Hi guys, it's Robbo here, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Now, since the last episode, I just felt like my episodes and this game in general was moving way too slowly. So I've spent a good few hours on here, in between episodes, just killing things. I have not expanded the base. I have got maybe, I think, 6 or 7 levels to level up, but I haven't leveled up yet because I wanted to go through that on camera. As you can see, I've died once. While I remember, I've got to make another bed. And currently I'm crafting a whole heap of twine. I've gathered a heap of materials so that when I level up, if we decide to build something, I can do it straight away without having to spend time crafting. I've got a heap of arrows, some more ambrosias. Now, something that I've discovered to happen, a few things that I've discovered to happen on this game. I'm starting to get over playing this simply because of how buggy it is. There is a patch coming very soon in the next, it could even be today, but it was just announced today on the Twitter only a couple of hours ago. Is losing things when I log off. I log off the server and I had 100 and something arrows in my inventory, and I logged back on and my arrows were all gone. I had one left that was on my bow. And to start with, I kind of didn't think much of it. I thought, oh, maybe I bug it up. I checked all my chests. I thought, oh, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe I didn't use them. Anyway, so then I went over to my altar and I had the shrine of Mitra, sorry. And I had lingering essence in here making ambrosias. I had about 10 lingering essence in here making ambrosias. So I set that in there. I made it. I went and done a couple of things. I come back. I jumped off the computer. I come back on, log back into the game, and my ambrosias weren't there. There was one, actually. There was one in there. So one of the biggest problems that I've had is items disappearing, inventory items disappearing. It's not everything for some reason. Things on my hotbar don't disappear. As you can see, I've got up a bit of food and stuff now. My inventory items and stuff don't disappear, like things on my hotbar, but sometimes stuff in my inventory disappears. I've had trouble repairing clothing, like not repairing when I'm wearing it. I have to take it out, put it in my inventory, repair it and put it back on. Same with tools and weapons. If they're not fully broken and I try to repair them, click on them and hit repair while they're on my hotbar, it doesn't fully repair them sometimes. And a bug that broke the game for me, like 2 hours of frustration afterwards. I'd done it and I logged off and I was very, very angry for a couple of hours. I went into a chest. In fact, it was this chest, and it had shaleback eggs in it. I clicked on a shaleback egg in the chest, and down here, in this menu here, I had the option to use. And I thought, oh, okay, they must have changed it, because one thing I've noticed is you can't have food there or there and click on it and press use. So I thought, well, maybe it's been a little patch and update that I didn't notice, because my Steam's running a lot of the time, so I might not notice little updates like that. I clicked on use and it crashed the game and lost the last, or 3/4 of an hour of gameplay that I had on here. So I lost a lot of materials. As I said, I considered quitting playing this game at that point, but I've decided to continue. So first things first, it looks like all that twine has been made. I'm going to try and repair these items. See there, it used the plant fibre, and I clicked repair. You saw me click repair. It says there the durability's fine, but the bar still hasn't gone up in there. I'll move it to there. I'll move it back. The bar's full again. I'll do it again just to show you. Watch for the repair come up down here. Click repair. Plant fibres used. Doesn't say it's repaired, but it says it's repaired there. Move it out. Move it back in. Fully repaired. Don't know. Just another little bug. just, you know, something else I can bloody complain about. This game's... It is a good game. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this by any means is a bad game, but there's a lot of bugs that need to be worked on before this becomes an excellent game. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go through and I'm going to level up. And you'll see, I've gone up... What was I? I was level 9 in last episode, so I've gone up... What's that? 8 levels. So, I have 25 unspent skill points. So this is going to be a bit of fun here. This is going to really be a big change to the game, and I have a lot of points to learn in recipes, but we'll get to that. First off, 25 skill points. So, I've decided that I want to up my accuracy because I'm going to be using a lot of arrows. I find that being able to keep things away from you a bit by shooting arrows at them is extremely handy. So, let me see here. 25 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Average is about 3 points per place if I wanted to put 3 in each. Well, I'm going to put 3 into accuracy. I'm going to put 3 into strength. I'm going to put 3 into agility. I'm going to put... What was grit? Mana pool, encumbrance. I'm not that concerned with my encumbrance, so I'm going to put maybe 1 in there. Survival, I'm going to put my 3 into that. I'm going to put my 3 into grit, so that's going to leave me a few extra points. Leaves me with 7. I can still put 3 in here and leave myself with 4 points. Now, what is going to be most important to me? What's my health at? 260, and it's going up by 12 per time, so I could potentially get that up to 284 if I use 2 points. Agility, I probably don't need to worry about that at the moment. Strength and accuracy are probably important. They're actually up to 2 points now to upgrade both of them. Something I didn't notice. Well, look, since that's the case, I might get the most out of the 4 points that I have. I might up my grit 1, my agility 1, and my encumbrance 2. And that gets the most out of the points that I had. That, as much as I'm making myself very even, I feel like because the cost has gone up to 2 on some things, I'm getting the most out of my points by spending my points on things that only cost 1 rather than on things that cost 2. Okay, that out of the way. Let's go straight in and look at recipes. Now, as I said, I have not learned anything. Something that I would like to learn is... Well, let's start from the start. I'm going to learn the blacksmiths. I've got 29 points available. I'm going to learn that. This is... I need this. But more than anything on any of this list, I need this because I'm sick of putting down sleeping bags when I die from either glitches or just fucking poor form. Let's unlock that. Now, the thrall taker. That means I can actually start enslaving thralls. So, I think that's important. Carpenter. A bench covered in tools for carpentry. I might just leave that for a second. Let's have a look at armourer. Gonna unlock the armourer, and I'm going to unlock all of this armour. I'm not even looking at what it's costing, but I feel like I need some more armour. What do I need for this? Journeyman craftsman. Where is journeyman craftsman? There it is. What's prerequisites? Carpenter and tanner. And armourer. So I need to learn that. I wonder if that means I can unlock journeyman craftsman. I can. Available 4. It allows me my iron pick, my iron hatchet, and silks. I wonder how I get silk. Let's unlock that. I've got 1 point available left to spend, which I might spend on sandstone fence foundation. I assume that that's going to be cheaper than making actual foundations, which will be handy. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's craft some things. I feel like this base may not be big enough now. Oh, something I did do since last episode was make it so I can get up onto the roof of my base here. That's about it. That's all I've done. I feel like I'm going to expand this quite a large amount, but I'll do that off camera, I think. Everything that I'm making here, I'll be placing it along here, out here, and then I'll wall around it as I get things placed. I'll decide where I want to put my walls. So let's start with, I feel like this is the most important thing. 540 fucking stone! Fuck's sake, I'm not going to be able to make anything else. 3, 4, 5, right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 and fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, righto. I guess I'll craft one of these. It'll only be one. I better near get a fucking happy ending from this too. God, now, what was the next thing that I needed? Blacksmith Bench. It's for shaping metal. I think that's what I need. 100 iron bars and 50 bricks. 100 fucking iron bars. Let's look at a bed. I feel like I'm going to die a lot getting those 100 iron bars. 100 iron bars there too, Jesus. Right, let's make a bed. 40 wood, 20 hide, 10 twine. I can manage that. That's definitely manageable. What did it say? I think it said 20. Was it 20 hide? Is that what I read? Or have I buggered up already? 20 hide. Yep. Can't. What did I need for twine? 20 twine? Was it? 10 twine. And some wood. And some wood. Fuck me. Righto. Alright. Let's make that. Let's make a bed. I needed a bedroll, but once I have a bed, that's going to be a lot better than having a bedroll. I can't believe that fucking thing. 540 stone, collecting 1 stone at a fucking time. These iron tools better make this so much easier. As I said, I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours just collecting materials and trying to level up. If I have any suggestion for anyone wanting to play this game solo or even on a server, don't play it in one time. This is even more of a grind than Ark ever was. It's killing me to grind on this game. I've invested so many hours into this and I feel like I've gotten nowhere. It's good for, you know, the longevity of your gameplay, but Jesus, if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of time, like I don't have heaps of time to be playing games all the time. Okay, so I've got a bed. That doesn't despawn after I use it once. Now let's have a look at this furnace. 6, how big is it? Don't tell me the game's just broken. Nope. I feel like I might put that just... there, I reckon. I feel like that's a good spot. That actually looks really cool. I need iron, fuel source to make iron bars. So I'm not sure. I've got some iron in here. I haven't got much. I don't know what brimstone does. I've got some iron. I'm pretty sure that I just use stone to get clay bricks. So I'm going to put some of that in. Let's just start with what I've got on me. Put in our iron. I'll put in that stone. I might just put in 150 stone and I'll put in that wood and we'll turn this on. Got 16 minutes of burn time. Looks like 10 stone per brick and 2 ironstone per iron bar. Right, so let's put more. Let's get... look, I won't worry. It's going to take a long time. I'm going to have to do a lot of this material, this smelting off camera, I think. Let's have a look at what else I can build. I haven't built the blacksmith's workbench, but that... yeah, fuck. Right. 200 iron and fucking 500 bloody stone. Yeah, okay. Lesser wheel of pain. Yes, I can't build that. Armourer's workbench. Can I build that? 240 stone, 160 wood and 50 hide. Now that's something I think I can build. Ooh, I'm getting running short on the hide front. I may have to try and go and fight in some more hide soon. I needed 240 stone, I think. I'll take all the stone. And 180 wood, I do believe. Is that correct? Armourer's workbench, carpenter's workbench, blacksmith's workbench. I wonder... go back to attributes, go back to recipes. Where is carpenter's workbench? Where's armourer's workbench? It looks like I make them... Where do I make them? At the carpenter's workbench? So what I'm looking at is I've unlocked the iron pick and the iron hatchet. They're not here to be made, so I'm assuming, judging by where it says the prerequisite is to have a carpenter's workbench, that maybe that's probably where I make them, at the carpenter's workbench. So I feel like I want to build that first. I don't know. We'll craft a carpenter's workbench and we'll see fairly shortly. Let's have a look and see how we're going out here. 6 iron bars. So the iron bars actually go pretty quickly. A bit quicker than I thought it would. I might take out 100 stone. I know I'm carrying too much to walk, but this workbench will be made shortly. What else can I make? A tannery. Tannery for processing hides into leather. Bark. God, this stone's killing me for these things. It's taking a lot of stone to make anything. How far away is this carpenter's workbench? Here it comes. Here it comes, here it comes. Here we go. Let's have a look. Carpenter's workbench, number 7. I feel like I'll put that just maybe in under here. Will it work just there? No, 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 no. Does it go anywhere? If I can put it there somewhere, I'll be happy. I'd probably be happy if I put it there. I might take down this. I thought that would happen. Might try and put this carpenter's workbench just here. I feel like I'm going to build my base out the back of this here. My actual base is going to be sort of built up into the rock face up there, kind of. And I feel this will be my carpentry and blacksmith area just here where I've built these. So let's have a look at what I can build here. I can build gauntlets and armour. Right, so I can't build my tools there after all. But let's have a look at what I can build in the way of armour. What do I need? Hide. I don't have any hide. I'm gonna have to go and spend some time getting hide. Got 1 hide. 1 freaking hide. What other things can I build? Did I build a carpenter's work? I built a fucking armourer's workbench instead of a carpenter's workbench. Silly me. Oh well. I can still just build this, providing I have enough wood in here, which I'm pretty sure I do. 400 wood. Carpenter's workbench, craft. So we've just got to stand here while this crafts. Just looking through what I want to build. I really want to get this lesser wheel of pain and start knocking out some thralls. I want to get a tannery built. I'm not worried about making wall signs or wooden signposts or anything anywhere right at the moment. And it looks like I'm going to have to do a big run to get myself a heap more iron to be able to make a lot of these things. Yeah, a lot more iron to make some things. The Blacksmith Bench, 100 iron bars. Yeah, so that's going to take a lot more iron. It's going to take me a lot more iron. But I'll just play around. I'll be doing a lot in between episodes, as I said, because I feel like wasting a lot of time, people here, watching me build everything all the time. Where am I going to put this? Maybe it can go just there. It might fit just there nicely. Let's see what we can build here. Shaped wood. Shaped wood is all I can build there. So, obviously, I need the blacksmith's workbench to make my metal tools. Like, it would make sense. I understand that it will make sense. I kind of thought that, but at the same time, I was hopeful that I wouldn't. It feels like collecting 100 iron. Might as well just put that in the fucking burnery out here to make bricks. Probably don't need that much wood in there either. I'd rather run out of wood before I run out of stone. I feel like collecting 200 ironstone. I need probably close to 400 or 500 ironstone. Is going to take a long time. It's going to take a very long time, I think. But we'll see. That's all I can do. I'm going to spend some time in between episodes rebuilding up my stone stockpile. I'm going to collect some hide to make all this armour, and then in the next episode I am going to be going on a big mission, a very big mission, to try and find ironstone, which I know is up in the mountains here behind us, but where to find it is going to be the key. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode when we are going to go on a ironstone adventure.